Preacher Boy Inc.
Every time black people try to advance, we get infiltrated. Malcolm X was infiltrated. Martin Luther King was infiltrated. Fred Hampton was infiltrated. And most of the black political organizations like the NAACP have been infiltrated. So I'm not at all surprised by this whole money scandal with BLM. The real question is, how are these black organizations and people keep getting infiltrated? I have the truth on the reasons why, and it will shock you.
Gutta And Saved, they can't stand me.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Reese Johnson, and this is the Gutta And Saved podcast, and you already know they can't stand me. Yo, make sure y'all smash up that like button, and if you hadn't already subscribed, make sure you go subscribe to the channel so y'all could keep getting them notifications. BLM, the organization, like every black organization, start off fighting for the struggle of black people. They always start off good. But there's an old saying that goes, first you get your mind right, then you get your money right, then you'll be ready for war. Us black folks got our mind right, but we always fall short when it comes to having our money right. And that's where the problem lies. That's how we always get infiltrated. The dominant society use white liberals as allies to lend their fake support and finances to keep their foot on the leaders of the black community from advancing. Recently, BLM leaders bought a $6 million home in Southern California with donation money received from the donors who financially supported BLM and the organization. It's reported BLM brought in over $90 million over the last few years, and no one seems to know where all the money is going. Well, we know where $6 million of it went. I am not at all surprised. I try to tell y'all folk, BLM wasn't for black people. They exploit the black struggle. They pretty much ambulance chasers. If you go to their website, their mission statement says it all. What they really about. They exploit the black community to advance the rainbow community, and it's obvious. And there's no shot to those folk over there. Every so-called black program that they are a part of or started is heavy on pushing sexual orientation and gender identity instead of pushing economical growth and the upbuilding of the black community. And let me tell you why it's like that. Most black organizations get infiltrated. A lot of these liberal Democrats, and now mind you, when I talk about the Democrats with the same energy I talk about the Republicans and the conservatives, so don't get me messed up on this. But more so, the liberals and the Democrats know that a lot of these black organizations need money. So they use their money and their prestige to press on these black organizations, knowing that they need that. And once they get in those organizations, that's when they start calling the white superiors and the Democratic Party start calling shots. I'm just saying.
He's climbing in your windows. He's snatching your people up.
Now, I have a question to the folk over there in the BLM organization. How can sexual orientation and gender identity advance the black community? Listen, black folk, hear me out. If they can keep you focused on the flesh and your sexual behaviors, you won't focus on advancing economically, and those non-black so-called allies, liberals, they keep y'all charged up financially. And they are also the ones who's leading y'all to believe that us masculine black men are your enemies. I know I ain't the only one who noticed that. They led y'all to believe that us black men, we are misogynistic, we are homophobic, just because we don't agree with a certain lifestyle. We don't have to agree with your lifestyle. I respect and I love you as humans, but I don't have to agree with your every move. So just to make that clear. And another funny thing is, black people ain't never used the word like toxic masculinity, misogynistic, and homophobic and all that stuff. We never use them type of words in our community until you liberals came in and with your infiltration and start throwing out these code words, kind of trigger words to get people all in their emotions.
In this crooked game of power politics here in America, the Negro, namely the race problem, integration, civil rights issue, are all nothing but tools used by the whites who call themselves liberals against another group of whites who call themselves conservatives, either to get into power or to retain power. Among whites here in America, the political teams are no longer divided into Democrats and Republicans. The whites who are now struggling for control of the American political throne are divided into liberal and conservative camps. The white liberals from both parties cross party lines to work together toward the same goal, and white conservatives from both parties do likewise. The white liberal differs from the white conservative only in one way. The liberal is more deceitful, more hypocritical than the conservative. Both want power, but the white liberal is the one who has perfected the art of posing as the Negro's friend and benefactor. And by winning the friendship and support of the Negro, the white liberal is able to use the Negro as a pawn or a weapon in this political football game that is constantly raging between the white liberals and the white conservatives. The American Negro is nothing but a political football, and the white liberals control this ball through tricks or tokenism, false promises of integration and civil rights. In this game of deceiving and using the American Negro, the white liberals have complete cooperation of the Negro civil rights leader, who sell our people out for a few crumbs of token recognition, token gains, token progress.
But yo, these type of things will continue to happen in the black community because there is no concrete goal and there's no trustworthy leadership for the black community as a whole. Now, I gotta give one of the former BLM leaders, Patrisse Cullors, the benefit of the doubt. The media has been slandering her name and making her the poster child of all this stuff that's going on, and she's no longer in leadership there. Patrisse took to Instagram to show how bad the journalism was on this whole topic concerning those allegations. Although the buying of the house was true, she had nothing to do with it. You know, she hadn't been part of the decision making in buying those properties. Here in Patrisse's Instagram post, she had a lot to say, but I'm only going to read the things that stuck out to me. She quote, "To clarify again, the property the reporter addressed was purchased in 2020 as a space where those within the Black Lives Matter Global Network Foundation, BLM, GNF, and broader movement community could work, create content, and host meetings, foster creativity. Although I cannot speak on how BLM, GNF used the property currently, as I left the organization last year in May. It was a purchase to be a safe place for black people in the community. The reason it wasn't announced prior is not nefarious as the headlines infer. The property needed repairs and renovations. I don't own the property, have never lived there, and made that clear to the reporter. I want to be clear, while I will always see myself as a part of BLM community, I am no longer in leadership and I am not a part of any decision-making processes within the foundation. I have never misappropriated funds, and it pains me that so many people have accepted the narrative without the presence of tangible truth or facts. Nevertheless, this will soon be made clear upon the release of BLM's 990s. Now, just because I don't agree with the BLM organization, I'm not going to throw dirt on someone's character and lie and try to spin a story just to get y'all views and y'all likes to watch. You know, I'm not going to do that. That's just not me. Y'all know my slogan, though. I stay dropping the facts. I stay bringing the truth. And if it's in the headlines, I'm going to bring it to you. But I ain't going to lie. I'm going to do some, research, and I'm going to go see what the commotion is about. Now, there's still a lot of questions to be asked on why they needed a $6 million house to create content and hold meetings. But it's none of my business. I ain't give $1 to the organization. That's on y'all to figure out who all donated some money. But I have a solution on how the black community could stop being infiltrated. It's found in Colossians chapter 3, verses 2 and 3. Set your mind on things above and not on things on the earth. For you have died, and your life is hid in Christ in God. Set your mind on things above, not on earthly things. For you have died, meaning you have been born again. Old things has passed away. All things have become new in Christ. And lastly, your life is hid in God in Christ, meaning no one can infiltrate where you are, and that is in God in Christ.
He talks with
Yeah.
Give your life to Christ. Take care of your family and the folk in your close proximity that's in your community. Stack up your bread, buy some guns, and stay out the way. Real rap. Hey, I thank y'all for rocking out with me. It's your boy, Reese Johnson, and this is the Gutta And Saved podcast. You already know they can't stand me. I stay dropping the facts. I stay bringing the truth. And if it's in the headlines, I'm bringing it to you. And if you are Gutta and you a saint, go over to gasmerch.com. gasmerch.com. We got the hottest apparel for men and women, children on the way. Gasmerch.com. Gasmerch.com. I thank y'all for rocking out with me. I'll holla at y'all on the flip. Peace.
I'd say that was a pretty successful broadcast.